Hey guys, Jumping Frog Dream Creations. Well, I just want to let you guys know I did do the time-lapse video. I did it on my computer. It's by Wondershare Filmora 12. This is brand new to me. I hope you guys like it. Now, this is a time-lapse video, but there was a couple things I wanted to point out. So this is going to be like kind of like the header into the whole shebang, I guess you could say. So, on this piece, don't mind my hand, by the way. I got a little boo-boo, and no, was no cuts, a burn. So, this was the little piece here I was talking about, right here. And this little guy actually completely broke. And I was trying to explain on how to fix it in the video. So, all I did was hot glue it and restitched it. I don't recommend you guys doing that unless you actually know on how to when it comes to plastic canvas, because one, you can melt the canvas, two, you can get burned. Of course, parental guidance is needed in case if there's any children. So, the next thing I wanted to show you is in the Filmora video, it is going to completely cut out. The reason it completely cuts out is I almost threw my hands in the air. I was just about to give up completely until I realized this. And that was my piece. This is the Outer Porch and Inner Porch. This is what it looks like right here. Ooh, I like on how this is showing. So, with this Outer Porch and Inner Porch, this gave me a massive headache. As you can see, I'm actually redoing my own design because some of the cuts did not come out right. One thing I don't like about Mary Maxim's patterns is they can be very, very complicated and difficult. So, this is the front. See how pretty? See how nice? Put my own little touch on it. Wow. Yeah. Wah, wah, wah. That's the inside of the porch. And as you can tell, the stitching was really nice until I made it to here. So everything did not line up right at all. So I don't know what I'm going to do. I'm going to still keep going with it to give you guys the idea of what it's supposed to be. But this piece over here is actually what it's supposed to look like, not this. This means the pieces were... This is actually a good example of what not it's supposed to look like. This means the pieces did not match up. They were not cut correctly. And I just completely made a boo-boo. So I added and subtracted a bunch of pieces. I had to put hot glue here. Did a mess over here. So the nice thing is unless you pick up the log cabin itself and you pick it up in the air and you twist it, you're not actually going to see the inside of the piece. So I don't understand why the pattern actually had it do that. I was unfamiliar with that. But this is why I gave up the Princess Castle. It was another Mary Maxim. Mary Maxim patterns can be very difficult to follow. And hold on, you guys are going for a ride. Whee! So they can be very, very difficult and very hard to follow. Her patterns. And these are very, very intermediate to expert patterns. This is not for the faint of heart. These are not for beginners. If you guys want, I can even show you exactly what some of it is. I went over some of the instructions with you, which is actually in part 630 6 minutes and 30 seconds to 10 minutes. It's actually part 4 of the video where it's showing the hot glue gun. The hot glue gun that I have, it is it's a cordless hot glue gun. It only stays hot for like 3 to 5 minutes, no longer than 5 minutes, and then it starts to cool down. I use that hot glue gun to get into the very, very tiny pieces of that. So, for instance, number 3 of the instructions, it was work the porch inner front, left and right pieces on the large canvas, join the left and right pieces to the front pieces from A to B and C to D. Overcast the top edge of the front outer piece and the bottom edge of all 3 pieces. Overcast the side edges of the inner left and right from pieces E to F, G to H, K to L, and M and to O. Hold the inner piece and outer piece together, wrong side stitches together, and line up the cuts outs. Join the inner and outer pieces along all the cut edges. Join these pieces from Q to R, A to E, F to G, H to I, C to K, L to M, and then from N to P. Join the outer left piece from the exterior of E to F, G to H, and I to J. Join the outer right piece to the exterior from the front from K to L, M to N, and then P to O. Yes, that is instruction 3 and 4 in the book, and that is where this little baby comes in. The picture, they do good idea of lining out the pictures in the book and labeling it, but when it comes to the instructions, I wish it gave a little bit of dimension. I wish it would give you some type of a picture exactly how they want you to do it, especially when you're using a bigger piece and a smaller piece. I had a very good idea on how they want it. The problem was my cuts weren't done right. I'm thinking that's what it was. My cuts weren't done right. So if you guys want, come check out the video. And it finally just got done rendering. And like I said, it's complete time lapse. There's only, I think, 5 to 10 minutes of talking in the beginning, and it's in a ×4. So I'll see you guys soon. Welcome to the log cabin part 2 exterior assembly. And there's going to be more exterior assembly because it's not all the way done because I ran into this little headache. So, here we go.